Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the G.I. Joe classified figure Torch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at him in packaging, then I'm going to take a look at the figure and its accessories, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on him. And just remember, if you do like this video, go ahead and check out my G.I. Joe classified playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here he is in packaging. The packaging to me is pretty basic. So you got this black packaging with these blue stripes going across it. You got, Cobra, Dreadnok Torch, the Cobra logo, the G.I. Joe classified logo, your choking hazards, your age restriction, and you have the Hasbro logo here. Now the nice thing about this packaging is you do have this window here so you can see the figure with all his accessories. You spin him around this way. You get this nice art of the figure. I really like that. The G.I. Joe logo and his number. Spin it around here. You get this really nice picture of the figure. I really like that. You get, a look at some of his extra details and what have you. And then you got your legal underneath. Spin him around this way. You got his stats, the Cobra logo, his number, your QR code, and the G.I. Joe logo. Plus you have an extension of the window. Look at the top, you got the Cobra logo and his number. And then underneath you got your legal and SKU. So, with all that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. So here he is out of packaging. He's a really good figure. And now he completes the set of the original 4 Dreadnoks. So now we have, Zartan, Ripper, Buzzer, and now Torch. So the original 4 is now complete, which really makes me happy. So first off, let's give him the rotation. So you got this side. You got the back here. You have this. And you're back to the front. So now there's a lot of really cool detail to this figure. So let's get an up close personal look at him. First off, the head sculpt is really nice. It really does capture the look of the original figure. I really like that. I like that this vest is separate material, so it's not part of the body mold. It's a separate piece, which is really nice. And you got all these little skulls and chains and zippers. You even have a row of spikes on the back, which is really nice. I like how they give them those flame tattoos on both wrists. I think that's nice. And even on his back pockets, they put flames, which is really cool. He has his armband here. The boots are nicely detailed, the belt buckle. So there is obviously a lot of work put into this figure to make him look really cool. So I do like the overall look to him. So now let's start looking at his points of articulation. So the head does move. All right, you have a shoulder joint, bicep swivel, you have an elbow joint, and you also have a wrist joint. All right, get those arms up. You do have a joint up here underneath the ribs. You get some movement in it. The vest does restrict a little bit of that, but, that's not a big deal. He also has a joint right at the belt line. No issues with that. Spin him around this way. You got a thigh joint with a swivel. Okay. You have a knee joint. Alright. You have a swivel right here at the boot line. Alright. And then last but not least, you do have an ankle joint. So at this point, as a figure, I really do like him as a figure. I think he's a pretty good looking figure. Okay, so next, let's start getting into his accessories. So first off, you got his flamethrower backpack right here. I like how they have this extra detailing to it, warning labels and what have you. So I think that's pretty cool. All right. You have the cord for it. All right. You have the flamethrower head. Now this looks really cool. Okay, so they added this flaming skull onto his flamethrower. That looks really wicked. I do like that. I think that's a nice added touch to this. The flamethrower is a little bent, but the plastic is soft, so that's probably easy to fix. Alright, it comes with 2 pistols. So he has this one here. And he has this one here. And now he has 3 different flame effects. Okay. So first, you have your smoldering flame. Okay. You got, I guess this is kind of more of a burst style flame. And then you got your stream flame. Alright. So first we're going to look at the pistols and see how well the pistols work with them. Alright. So let's get this one in his hand. Now, like most of your G.I. Joe classified figures, his fingers are, you know, movable. They're kind of flexible, which is really nice. So it makes it really easy to get these weapons into his hands. Doom, just like that. So as you can see, both pistols fit nicely in the hands. I don't have any issues with that. Alright, take them out. Put them in the holsters here. Alright, so 1 and 2. So the pistols fit very nicely in the holsters. No issues with any of them. Now it's time for the flamethrower. Alright, this just hooks onto the back here. Just like that. Okay. You got the hose for it, which hooks in right here. Boom. And now you have the double handle here. So let's get this one in first. Alright. And then that. Then you get your hose in here. Alright. So, as you can see, the flamethrower fits in both hands with no issue. The hose wraps around, hooks in right here. And then the backpack just fits nicely on his back because of a peg. So overall, this looks really cool. I'm sure if you play around with them, you could probably get them into a couple different positions with it. Alright, so first off, let's try these different flame effects. So the first one you get is the smoldering effect. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Just for this video, to make things a little bit easier for me, I'm going to just put it like this. Alright, get that hand in there. Get this under. Like this. Alright. There you go. That just makes it a little bit easier for the video, to be honest with you. And it actually sits really nice. So, let's get this one in. Oops. There we go. Alright, so the smoldering effect looks really nice. I don't have any issues with that. Alright, now you got this one here. That fits in there very nice. I don't have any issues with that. And now you have the stream. Alright, so that fits in there very nicely. No issues. So all 3 effects fit very well into the barrel. I don't have any issues with it. Like I said, you can have them hold it however you want. I kind of like it this way a little bit better. It fits a lot nicely tucked under his arm. And also, pull that out of there. This can also hook right onto the back here. Just like that. So if you want him to just have it on him and not in his hand, you can do that as well. So my final thoughts on this figure is I think he's a really good looking figure. I like the attention to detail that they put into him. All his joints move very well. They're not too tight, they're not too loose. All his weapons and equipment fit really well on him. I don't have any issues with any of that. And I think he look great with any of your other G.I. Joe classified figures and collectibles. So with that being said, I hope you all did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my G.I. Joe playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So, until the next one, late.